Okay, guys, so this is going to be your real sort of challenge questions for today. And it's very similar principle to yesterday, but now we're just going to find that the relationship involves a fraction, which is kind of going to require some other skills that you already have, but you're going to just need to see me apply it once, and then you guys should be able to get going. So here we've got a question where there's a tiler, and he's got some gray tiles and some yellow ones. This is from the ratio problems worksheet. And the ratio is 4 to 3, 4 grey tiles to 3 yellow tiles. And then the first question, well, actually, before I even start the question, let's just go back to our spider diagram model. So I need to think of this ratio as a relationship where the 4 somehow is becoming a 3. And I always usually like to think of, I start the relationship in terms of multiplication. So I need 4 to become 3. Quite simply, if I multiply it by 3 over 4, the 4s are going to cancel each other when you multiply. Well, let me just write this out. So if I had to say 4 times 3 over 4, we know that 4 is the same thing as 4 over 1. The 4s and 4s are going to cross cancel, and you're going to be left with 3. So you can see that the fraction 3 over 4 times by 4 is the relationship that gets you from 4 to 3. So now just quickly looking at the first actual question, it says that you've got 80 grey tiles. So you've got the grey tiles are represented by the 4. So now you've got 80, and the relationship we've established is that you're timesing it by 3 over 4, and you now need to work out how many yellow tiles there are. So all you have to do is a simple multiplication of fractions. So it's 80 over 1 times 3 over 4. Hopefully you guys can see fairly simply that 4 is a factor of 80 and 4, so I'm going to cross cancel. 4 goes into 4 once, and 4 goes into 80 20 times. So all that I have left now to do is to actually go and work that out. So I've got essentially 20 over 1 times 3 over 1, which is going to be equal to 60. So if you have 80 grey tiles, you will have, and obviously you guys must try and write your answer in terms of the actual wording, you're going to have 60 yellow tiles. And that's your answer to the first question. And you can see it's the exact same principle. The only thing that's added now is you have a relationship defined by a fraction. Okay, now I'm just going to do part B, which is in the reverse order. So now we've got 150 yellow tiles. So just remember, in terms of direction, now we're going in the reverse direction. So we've got 150 yellow tiles, and we're trying to work out how many grey tiles that will result in. So remember, if we go in the reverse order, we're just going to divide. So it's dividing by 3 over 4. Now, what you guys should know from dividing fractions, and I'm just actually going to rub this out and change it, and we have also learned this word, the reciprocal. So I'm just going to change the divide sign to a times sign, but I'm going to use the reciprocal of 3 over 4, which is going to be 4 over 3. So just to make our lives easier, so we don't have to think about division too much, all you need to do is you can keep it as a times going in the reverse order. Keep it as a times, but now you use the reciprocal, which is 4 over 3. So very quickly, that is going to be 150, and let's just put it over 1 times 4 over 3. Very easy, cross cancelling there. 3 goes into itself once, 3 is going to go into 150 50 times, And all we have to do from there, and I'm just going to save space, is multiply the 50 by 4, which is going to be 200, and that's 200 grey tiles. And we've done question A and B.